Hello and welcome back to Billy's Camera Trap Tuesdays. On Sunday it was International Dawn Chorus Day, and this saw people around the country, including myself, and around the world getting up nice and early to enjoy the sweet sound of birdsong. So in this week's episode we're going to take a closer look at some of our feathered friends. Dawn Chorus Day has grown from a small event in Birmingham back in the 1980s to an annual global event, and normally Gloucestershire Wildlife Trust would be running a Dawn Chorus Day event from one of their nature reserves. But this year in lockdown, they didn't want to miss the opportunity to celebrate the International Dawn Chorus Day. So they went online instead and live streamed the Dawn Chorus from a range of urban gardens around Gloucestershire, as well as Robbinswood Hill in Gloucester and a GWT nature reserve in the Golden Valley. To get in the spirit of Dawn Chorus Day, I've had one of my camera traps stationed on the bird feeders in the garden over the weekend, and I've had some pretty awesome results and a whole bonanza of garden birds. I've had blue tits, great tits, coal tits, long-tailed tits, sparrows, robins, and Mr. and Mrs. Great Spotted Woodpecker. And a nice quick and easy way to tell the male and female apart is that Mr. Great Spotted Woodpecker has a striking red cap on the back of his head. But it wouldn't be a Camera Trap Tuesday without me showing you some footage of those badger cubs now, would it? So here's a quick clip of some bouncing baby badgers over at the badger set. But what I'd like to draw your main attention to are the birds that I've been seeing hanging around the main entrance and the wider set in general. I've had wrens, robins, blackbirds, dunnock, and these handsome birds which are either marsh or willowtip, which are actually very hard to tell apart, particularly if you can't hear their song. And I've even had a female bullfinch collecting nesting material from right outside the badger set. And a nice male pheasant strutting his stuff. And in true Dawn Chorus spirit, Project Officer Josie has sent me some feathered action in from the Forest of Dean. Have a look at this tawny owl. And we'll be getting some more exciting updates from Josie in next week's episode. This week, you lovely lot have been spoiling us with all of the camera trap footage which you've been sending in. And to kick off, we're going to go back to Derrick Lightstone, who sent us in some more amazing footage, but this time not of his hedgehogs, but of a fox squeezing through his hedgehog hole. How cool is that? Karen Rushton has had a badger raiding her bird feed store. Reg Lee has had a fox drinking out of the pond in his allotment. And then this is where it all gets a little bit too much, because we've had some amazing footage sent in to us by Declan Smith of the badger family that he's been monitoring, and he's only gone and trumped me with no less than 7 badger cubs. Truly amazing. Thank you so much, Declan, and we're going to be checking in on this badger family again in subsequent episodes. And if that wasn't enough, Luke Williams has sent us in this. 3 fox cubs in his garden, and Luke told us that he first spotted the cubs on the 18th of April and he's been keeping a close eye on them ever since. Thanks, Luke, that is just wowza. Okay, before I go, I've got a very exciting announcement to make. As we're getting so much amazing footage sent in to us by you lovely lot, we thought we'd run a camera trap giveaway. So what do you need to do to enter? Well, you just need to send us in a clip of some interesting or entertaining animal behaviour which you've recorded in your garden. Now, it doesn't matter what the species is. It can be big, small, furry, fluffy, scaly or feathery. It just needs to be unique and maybe a little bit unusual. Plus, this week I've been in touch with the wonderful team over at NatureSpy, which is the company I've used to purchase my camera traps, and they very kindly agreed to donate a Browning Wrecking Force Edge camera trap, which is the model that I'm currently using, as the first place prize. So you definitely don't want to miss the opportunity to get your hands on one of these. The deadline for entries will be Tuesday the 2nd of June, and we will then announce the winners 2 weeks later on Tuesday the 16th of June. Send us in your entries to marketing@gloucestershireWildlifeTrust.co.uk, title your email with your full name and camera trap giveaway, and also provide us with a short description of your clip. So, stay home, stay safe, don't forget to keep washing those hands, and I'll see you next week for some more camera trap action.